Here's my Mossberg 590 Shockwave. And what makes this gun interesting is that even though it fires shot shells, it's not classified as a shotgun. A shotgun, by the federal government's definition, has to have a buttstock. And this one came from the factory with this Raptor bird's head grip. So since it's not meant to be fired from the shoulder, it can't be classified as a shotgun. And since it's more than 26 inches long, it can't be classified as a pistol. So this falls into a catch-all category called firearms, since it doesn't meet the characteristics of a pistol, rifle, shotgun. That's where it ends up, and it allows us to own this gun legally with a 14.5-inch barrel without having to go through the NFA process. Now the controls on this gun, the safety is mounted on the tang, so it's ambidextrous. There's a bolt release located behind the trigger guard. So if you need to open up the action, you just press on that button and that allows the bolt to rack backwards. And this gun holds 4 rounds in the tube and 1 in the chamber for a total capacity of 5. Originally it came with this foregrip. It's made out of hard plastic. It's actually really slippery. That's probably why they had to come up with this strap to retain your hand as you cycle the action. But I just don't like it. I think it's kind of sharp, and it has this flash line going across it. It's very slick, and I don't know, I just don't like it. So I added a Hogue overmolded foregrip on this gun. I had to shorten it by 1/2 an inch to make it fit, but it's really secure. If you've ever used a Hogue overmolded product, it's very grippy, and the shape really allows me to get a good handle on this gun without worrying about it slipping off. Since the barrel is very short, if you allow your hand to slip forward, you could end up muzzling your hand and possibly blowing some fingers off. So something to be aware of. And then today, we're going to shoot some mini shells through it. This bumps up the capacity to 8. It's 1 3/4 inches long versus a regular 2 3/4 inch shell. And to make that work, I have this this rubber adapter that allows the mini shells to function properly in this gun. Without this adapter, the mini shells tend to tumble as the action cycles, and you'll end up with a gun that won't fire. And this is made by Opsol in Texas. They actually had this at the gun shop when I bought this firearm. Let's check the trigger pull. There's nothing in the chamber, nothing in the magazine. Okay, make sure it's empty. It's in the fire position. Breaks at 6 pounds, 4.6 ounces. And the trigger pull is actually pretty nice. Breaks nice and clean. Let's go fire a few rounds to this thing. I have a target set out at about 7 yards. Let's see if I can hit anything with this thing. We're using 2 3/4 shells. Safety on. Got one in the chamber. And 4 in the magazine. I think that's good enough for home protection. Let's try the mini shells. I'll install the Upsol adapter. It's made out of soft rubber and it just pushes in from the bottom. Let's make sure it's empty. Yeah, it's just a friction fit. That's 8. See if I can get a 9th one in there. 8's all it takes. Fed it just fine. Safety on. Recoil is really light. This is going to be fun. Awesome. Let's see if I can hit that steel at 10 yards. Oh, not bad. After a little bit of practice, I'm able to hit at 10 yards, shooting from the hip fairly consistently.